Los Angeles County officials on Thursday, August 13, sued Grace Community Church and its pastor, John MacArthur, demanding that they comply with statewide public health orders intended to curb the spread of the coronavirus. The county lawsuit seeks a restraining order against indoor, in-person services that have been held for several weeks, in violation of state laws, at the Sun Valley megachurch. The suit came a day after Grace Community Church sued the state, Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti and county health officials, seeking to prohibit California from enforcing its unconstitutional and onerous coronavirus pandemic regulations against the church, claiming that they violate the state constitution. A court hearing on the county's request for a temporary restraining order against the church is scheduled for 8:30 a.m. Friday, August 14. The church's complaint says public officials have applied a double standard when it comes to enforcing pandemic-related laws. When many went to the streets to engage in political protests against racism and police brutality, these protesters refused to comply with the pandemic restrictions, the lawsuit states. Instead of enforcing public health orders, public officials were all too eager to grant a de facto exception for these favored protesters. Among the lawyers for the church and its pastor is Thomas More Society Special Counsel Jenna Ellis, who also is a senior legal advisor for the Trump 2020 campaign. "We hoped Los Angeles County would see its error on its own," Ellis said in a statement. But after attempted negotiations with their counsel, California is still intent on targeting churches. After Grace Community Church voluntarily complied with state orders for nearly 6 months, California's edicts demanding an indefinite shutdown have gone now far past rational or reasonable and are firmly in the territory of tyranny and discrimination. This isn't about health. It's about blatantly targeting churches. County officials issued a statement saying they filed the lawsuit against Grace Community Church, reluctantly, after working with the church for several weeks trying to get it to voluntarily comply with the health orders, which allow for religious services to be held outdoors while congregants are physically distancing and using facial coverings. COVID-19 is a highly infectious virus and it is easily transmitted indoors, in crowds and when people are talking, raising their voices or singing, the county statement said. Research shows that gatherings outdoors with participants maintaining physical distance and wearing face masks are less risky. Officials also said they have used education rather than enforcement in their efforts to get all businesses and houses of worship to comply with virus-related health orders. "One thing is certain, we will not be able to enforce our way out of this pandemic and we need everyone doing their part to keep themselves and each other safe and healthy,"